Hey guys, Level Cap here, and this week in gaming, DICE and Xbox released some patches to improve the Battlefield 2042 experience. Over 1,300 Activision Blizzard staff call for their CEO to resign. A GTA 6 image seems to have been found in the remastered trilogy, and much more. It's been 1 week since Battlefield 2042's early access, and unfortunately for fans, the game is still in a precarious position. As the week has gone on, performance issues, server issues, and several bugs have plagued players that spent more money to get the game a week early. On Wednesday, DICE released a small patch with fixes intended to improve server stability, rubber banding, and hazard zone. Unfortunately, it didn't address many of the top concerns players have. DICE have mentioned they plan to release 2 more updates in the coming months. The first update is set to fix and improve on issues that were identified within the early access period, while the following update is expected to be a more substantial one. And before we get to the rest of our Battlefield 2042 coverage, here's a quick word from today's sponsor. Online security is a big deal these days. One wrong click and you've just handed a hacker control of your computer, private information, or worse. It seems challenging to stay on top of internet security, but one of the easiest things and best things to do is use a VPN. Today's sponsor, NordVPN, offers secure browsing via industry standard encryption and a global network of servers to choose from. NordVPN doesn't just hide your IP address, it lets you hop between regions to get around geo-blocking and gives you peace of mind knowing that hackers and corporations are way less likely to be able to snoop in on your private data. But even with a VPN, you're still at the mercy of the weakest internet-capable device that you own. And that's why it's great news that NordVPN works on basically every device under the sun. They have apps for iOS, Android, Windows, Mac, Linux, so no matter what device you use, you're always protected. Grab NordVPN's Black Friday deal by going to nordvpn.com/levelcapgaming to get a 2-year plan plus 1 additional month free with a massive discount. 2 years worth of cybersecurity for only $3.16 per month. Once again, head over to nordvpn.com/levelcapgaming today. The next update for Battlefield 2042 will fix the issue preventing players from being revived when they're too close to nearby geometry. It'll also address the issue preventing players from respawning after dying, but this fix might come earlier with a server-side update. The UAV-1 was disabled because of balance issues and will be restored with tweaks to make it less overpowered. Missing loadouts are also being fixed, and finally, the hovercraft is getting nerfed. Its armor is being made lighter to reduce its overall health. Its weapons are also getting nerfed to make them less powerful. A similar tweak is being made to the Nightbird's weapons. Xbox has also launched a November update that is intended to fix issues with crashing while playing EA titles like Battlefield and FIFA 22. On the PC side of things, AMD released a new driver update that fixes driver timeouts and game crashes that were affecting some players with AMD GPUs. And while there are some positive fixes, the game still has many major issues. We still have many balance issues like hovercraft, bugs, and more that have caused a negative experience for players. With 70% of the ratings being negative on the Steam store alone, it's clear that fans are not happy with this experience and are hoping for some changes to fix the game and fast. Some of the biggest complaints include a vast lack of features like no scoreboard and no classes. Many have also complained about poor optimization and poor FPS even on high-end systems. More than 1,300 Activision Blizzard staff have signed a petition calling for CEO Bobby Kotick's resignation. The Wall Street Journal reported this week that Kotick knew of the harassment within the company and allegedly failed to act upon it. This has led to outrage across the entire gaming industry, players and developers included. The petition calling for Kotick's resignation was organized by Activision Blizzard employees group ABK Workers Alliance. It states employees no longer have confidence in the leadership of Bobby Kotick. The petition asked for the CEO's removal and for shareholders to implement a new CEO without Kotick's input, despite the CEO owning a large share of voting rights. Both the president of PlayStation, Jim Ryan, and the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, have also put pressure on Kotick, with Phil Spencer telling Microsoft employees that he was evaluating all aspects of their relationship with Activision Blizzard. Grand Theft Auto fans, grab your tinfoil hats. An image of a house found in GTA San Andreas Remastered has launched fans into a frenzy. Many are speculating that the image is the first screenshot of GTA 6. The image can be found among photos on the wall of San Andreas' UFO-themed Lil Probe Inn. The reason behind the importance of this image is that fans can't seem to find the location of the house in GTA 5, and due to its higher quality visuals, it does not seem to be part of the GTA trilogy itself. Speculation has increased to the point that many feel this solidifies the rumor that GTA 6 will be making a return to a Miami-inspired setting. Now, after taking the original GTA trilogy down for sale on PC last week, Rockstar has also decided to bring it back following the backlash from the Definitive Edition launch. The developer also announced that they would give the original trilogy bundle to anyone that buys the Definitive Edition on the Rockstar store all the way through June 30th of 2022. Following an interview with Eurogamer, Halo Infinite's head of creative, Joseph Staten, has stated that both Halo Infinite's campaign co-op and Forge will not be released until 2022. This doesn't affect the game's recently released multiplayer or launch of the campaign on December 8th. Still, this is disappointing for fans following yet another delay of features. 343 has previously said co-op and Forge would roll out after launch as seasonal updates, but didn't give a timeline with those original statements. So far, Halo Infinite multiplayer has been extremely popular among fans, but that does not come without some performance issues and complaints about a steep battle pass grind that seems to be so bad it's dominating most of the player feedback. Skyrim's Anniversary Edition is receiving a patch early next week that looks to fix many bugs and issues players have experienced. Following its launch on November 11th, many players have reported issues of getting black screens after attempting to load a save. Originally, it was linked to players with modded games. However, it seems the issue is affecting players that have no mods installed following the completion of the Civil War quest line. PlayStation users are also reporting issues including infinite load screen, freezes, and the reemergence of a 2-year-old bug that states the user needs to clear the 0 KB on the system's storage to play. Bethesda says they are aware and are currently looking for fixes to the whole variety of bugs that have been reported. Fortnite increases its pop culture integration with its recent crossover with Naruto, League of Legends, and musical artists. It seems like the next step will be The Matrix. Renowned Fortnite leaker HyperX announced in a tweet that it seems a Fortnite X Matrix collab is on the way. The collaboration would bring both Neo and Trinity from the series into the game and is set to be released in the second half of December. If the leak is to be believed, this would align perfectly with the launch of The Matrix Resurrections that is due to launch on December 22nd. Deathloop received its second major update. It increases the difficulty with some tweaks and fixes to the NPC AI. These mostly revolve around the NPCs of the world reacting more to your movements and making the stealth aspect a more challenging affair. Some challenges were also made to the invasion game mode. These changes give the invader more chances to win by tagging AFK opponents, revealing people that hide in cults' tunnels for too long, and more. These are welcome changes for people who are still playing multiplayer. The Super Smash Bros. Competitive scene has gotten one unlikely friend. Nintendo has announced a partnership with esports organization Panda Global for a licensed Super Smash Bros. Competitive circuit in 2022. The circuit will include separate competitions for Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Switch and Melee for the GameCube. Online qualifiers for Ultimate will only be available for US-based players, but will be open to the rest of North America once international travel is deemed safe. Official rules, schedule, and prize information has not been released yet, but will be revealed by Panda Global in the future. This marks the first time Nintendo has partnered with an esports organization to help run tournaments for any of its competitive games. The company had previously partnered with Battlefly for some worldwide online Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tournaments. Before we get to our final story this week, let us know what your favorite story was. We're always interested to hear from viewers about what you guys want us to cover, so leave a comment with your top story. Forza Horizon 5 has hit more than 10 million players within its first full week of release. This makes it the biggest launch in Xbox and Xbox Game Pass history. To put this into perspective, Forza Horizon 3 took 2 years to reach 10 million players. Forza Horizon 4 took 9 months to hit the same mark. It seems like the increased accessibility through Xbox Game Pass Cloud and PC has allowed the game to flourish. The big question, of course, will be how long can Forza Horizon maintain the crown? With the multiplayer portion of Halo Infinite already out, the game may surpass this mark when it releases on December 8th. And that wraps it up for This Week in Gaming. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. This is Level Cap, signing off.